Welcome back, everybody, to my 4-in-1 birthday special for Shaylyn, Geena, Jaron, and Kim, in which we're going to play our next CD-ROM game, and that is Jeopardy! 2nd Edition. How will I do? Let's find out. Let's do this.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game. Normal game? Okay, so how many people out there? Type in your name, Player 1. Player 1, here's your buzz-in key. It's showtime! From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to another game of Jeopardy, everybody.
Thank you, Alex Trebek.
First round categories are as follows. Colleges and universities. 1928. Begins and ends with the letter M. The Big Apple. Transportation. And last but not least, athletes. Let's get things underway. Player 1.
In 1989, his first year as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, the team went 1-15. They later improved.
Player 1. Exactly.
At age 11, in 1972, he scored 378 goals for an Ontario, Canada ice hockey team.
Player 1. Definitely.
The last Major League Baseball player to hit 400 in a season, he was John Glenn's wingman in the Korean War.
Player 2?
Who is Ted Williams.
Exactly.
I'll take the Big Apple. For 100, please, Alex?
Home to the Knicks and Rangers, it's one of New York City's largest indoor sports arenas.
Player 1. Precisely.
Both located in Queens, they're New York City's 2 major airports.
Player 1. Exactly.
At 42nd Street and 5th Avenue, you'll find this great institution guarded by 2 lions.
Player 2?
What is the New York Public Library?
That's the spot exactly.
Okay, 1928. For 100, please.
All right.
During 1928, both the Graf Zeppelin and this woman made their first flights across the Atlantic.
Player 1. Exactly.
After Coolidge chose not to run again for president, this man did and carried 40 out of 48 states.
Player 1. Definitely.
This company drove up new business with the purchase of Dodge and the introduction of the Plymouth.
Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again.
Then, in her mid-20s, Margaret Mead published Coming of Age in this Pacific region.
Player one. That's right. You know your literature.
Haile Selassie was crowned king of this African country.
Player one. You're in fine form, so pick again.
It was Muhammad Ali's original name.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
One of the two Olympic swimming champions who played Tarzan on film in the 1930s.
Player one. Right you are.
The answer to the question, how do you get to this hall, is practice, practice, practice.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
Named for a Danish settler, it's the only borough on the mainland.
Player one. You're correct.
The last one officially began January 1st, 1001.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
Psychic size between small and large.
Player one. That's it exactly.
According to the title of a 1953 film, it's what Ethel Merman wanted to be called.
Player one. Exactly.
In a special promotion, Rite Aid pharmacies have tied this medical test to Mother's Day.
Player one. You're in fine form, so pick again.
We're talking major whirlpool with this.
Player one. Exactly.
This Midwest school's athletic teams are called the Hoosiers.
Player one. Yes.
Badger alumni know Michael Jackson acquired rights to this school's fight song from Paul McCartney.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
This Michigan school's East Lansing campus has the USA's largest college food service operation.
Player one. Correct. Pick again. Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
After the Civil War, Georgetown University chose these school colors to signify the union of the North and South.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
In accordance with the founder's will, this Houston University was tuition-free from 1912 to 1965.
Player one. Right you are.
Non-rigid airships, like the ones used for advertising, are more commonly called this.
Player one. Absolutely. Pick again.
Russia's Lunokhod 1 was the first wheeled vehicle used here.
Player one. That's the spot exactly.
In 1993, Barbara Harmer became the first woman to co-pilot this supersonic plane.
Player one. Exactly.
The Baltimore type of this fast sailing ship originated in the Chesapeake Bay region in the 1800s.
Player one. You're in fine form, so pick again.
And now to finish off the round.
This rugged vehicle may derive its name from the abbreviation for general purpose.
Player one.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
Big lead. Player 1, well done. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Dancing in the Bible. Name that Muppet. Rock and Roll Jeopardy. Notable names. Shakespeare. And to wrap things up, green.
How about notable names for 200, Alex?
Amid 1994 GOP gains, Democrat Zell Miller won his second gubernatorial election in this state. Anyone? This is the correct question.
How about Shakespeare for 200?
It's a play within a play, and so is Kiss Me Kate, the musical based on it. Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again. This play may have premiered a dozen days after Christmas, which would explain its title. Player 1. You're correct. This comedy concerns Valentine and Proteus, two guys from Italy who vie for the hand of Sylvia. Player 1. Very good. Pick again.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Would you make your wager, please? Anthony Hopkins played the female role of Audrey in an all-male production of this likable comedy. Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again. If you think the Antipholus twins aren't the heroes of this comedy, you're mistaken. Player 1. Well done, yes. In the novels, Horatio Hornblower spends over 20 years of his life battling this French emperor. Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again. Director Leo McCarey was the genius who got Stan Laurel to team up with this man. Player 1. Right you are. A poem about her ends with the words, "Ere the tired head of Scotland's queen reposed upon the block." Player 3.
Who was Mary, Queen of Scots?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Let's do green for 200, please, Alex.
It ain't easy being this green Muppet frog. Player 1. Yes. Green is a traditional Muslim color in this Middle Eastern country where you'll find Mecca. Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again. Larry Bird and Bill Russell won renown wearing the green of this Boston basketball team. Player 1. That's who we were looking for. In a poem, Sir Gawain cuts off this green foe's head, which the body picks up and rides off with. Player 2?
Who is the Green Knight?
Exactly.
Let's go for Name That Muppet for 200.
He had a hit with Rubber Ducky. Player 1. Exactly. The Muppet Show debuted in 1976 with this Muppet as host. Player 1. Exactly. This great hook-nosed Muppet has a hankering for chickens. Player 1. Definitely. He's the Grouch.
Player 1. Very good. Pick again.
Hungry Sesame Street Dennison, who has appeared on a Got Milk billboard.
Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again.
These green Belgian veggies seen here are rich in vitamins as well as being delicious.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1. Well done. Yes. Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Elton John's song Philadelphia Freedom was a tribute to this tennis star and her team.
Player 1. Exactly.
At the party for the prodigal son, there was music and dancing, and this was killed for the catering.
Player 1. That's right. Pick again.
After seeing the Israelites dancing around the golden calf, this man broke his tablets.
Player 2.
Who is Moses?
Exactly.
Let's try Rock and Roll Jeopardy. For 200, please.
You can buy this former 10,000 Maniac singer's album Ophelia in any little hamlet.
Player 1. Definitely.
He was Ziggy Stardust.
Player 2.
Who is David Bowie?
Exactly.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy. For 600, Alex.
He wrote Running on Empty and co-wrote Take It Easy.
Player 2.
Who is Glenn Fry?
Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Oh, Dancing in the Bible. For 600.
Mark 6:22 says his stepdaughter's dance pleased him so much he offered her anything she wanted.
Anybody? Player 2?
Who was Pontius Pilate?
Oh, that's incorrect. Player 1. Absolutely. Pick again.
Two of these that mention dancing are number 30 and number 149.
Player 1. Exactly.
Adapted from Ecclesiastes, the line, "A time to dance, a time to mourn," is part of this Pete Seeger song.
Player 1. Exactly.
This singer sang Rocket Man.
Player 1. Definitely. And now to finish off the round.
This Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist, with an insect name, plays on Mick Jagger's Wandering Spirit.
Player 1. Yes. Let's see how all the players are doing after the Double Jeopardy round. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. Don't count yourself out, Player 3. It's Final Jeopardy time. Remember, once I give you the category, you'll still have a few seconds to decide on your wager. Fish fry. All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
If you fried this fish up for the same named hero of an opera, he might say it was the best he ever had.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Your question, player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Your question, player 2. That is incorrect. What was your wager? Player 1. Your question? Very good. What was your wager?
Congratulations to our winner, Player 1. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you again on Jeopardy!
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game.